Hey y'all, and welcome back to another week of videos from me, yours truly, Atomic Fire Penguin. Now, theories. I'm interested in them. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not gonna sit there and make them up. Or, I mean, I'm not. But I find them so interesting, and I don't know if you do. And if you do, great, because this is a video on the 10 outrageous movie theories you didn't see coming, or maybe you did. I mean, who knows? I don't know if you saw them coming. I don't think Mental Floss knew if you saw them coming. I just really like Mental Floss articles. I'm sorry. But I mean, hey, if you saw them coming, maybe you can let me know what you think in the comment section. And so, um, these theories, I mean, I didn't go through the entire article. I'm not gonna go through the entire article. But I will put it in the description, so you can click on it, read it, and let me know what you think. If you agree with them, if you disagree with them, if you agree with me on some of these things, just let me know. Okay, so, the first theory I'm going to get to is about the Dark Knight and how the Joker was a war vet. So the theory is that the Joker suffered or is suffering from PTSD due to his involvement in the wars in Iraq or Afghanistan. We don't know which one. Could have been, I mean, probably one of them. And they thought that it comes from the story that he tells to Harvey Dent about the truckload of soldiers uh, that were, sorry, being blown up. And maybe that's why he hates the man. And, why and how he knows how to use the high-powered weapons, you know, the bazooka, the rocket launcher, whatever. I mean, whatever he used, I don't remember the Dark Knight very well. I prefer the Tim Burton Batman, but, you know, that's not here or there. So, or, I mean, this is just what I think about this entire situation, is that he's the Joker, and as we know, or I figure, I mean, I didn't like the Joker for a while, but we know that he likes to tell stories, he likes to joke around with people because that's who he is, and that he could just be making all this up for attention because he thinks it's funny, who knows. And, I mean, you know, he likes to tell stories, and, I mean, he could easily be lying about things. I mean, that's the way I see it, but I could be wrong. And, I mean, because, I mean, even the Joker, the campy Joker from, you know, Batman, the show from, like, the 60s, and, like, the animated series and everything the Joker has been in, Batman related. I mean, that's just his personality. He's insane. I mean, you know, that's something he would probably make up. Now, number 2. The movie Grease is Sandy's elaborate fantasy before she drowns. So, if you haven't seen Grease, I'd recommend it. It's a good movie if you like musicals that are like set in maybe around the mid to late 50s with music. I mean, see Grease 1. Grease 2 was horrible. No, I thought it was horrible, and a lot of other people did too. But, I mean, don't take my word for it. I mean, check it out yourself if you want to. I mean, doesn't hurt anything. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you can turn it off. But anyway, okay, spoiler alert. If you don't want spoilers, if you want to see Grease, if you haven't seen it, turn your volume down. Turn it down. I'll let you know when to turn it back up. Okay, spoiler coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. In the end of Grease, Sandy and Danny fly off into the sky in a red convertible, greased lightning, that Danny had been working on through the entire movie. And they're waving to their friends, hi, bye, down, on the ground, because they're flying. And so, and okay, you can turn your volume back up if you want to. Turn it back up. Come on, turn it back up. Okay. We good? Okay, good. So there's this song called Summer Nights, and Danny is explaining to his friends through this song how he met Sandy at the beach, they're frolicking, having fun, all that stuff, and that the lyrics for this song are, I saved her life, she nearly drowned, suggesting that Sandy drowned, and this movie is a complete fantasy of hers while, from lack of oxygen to her brain. I mean, that could be the case, but, the problem is the word nearly, and so if she nearly drowned and Danny saved her life, then she didn't drown. That's just common sense to me. I mean, I could be wrong. Probably am. I don't know. It just makes common sense to me. You can tell me I'm wrong in the comments if you want. So, or if you agree, I mean, it kind of makes sense. But, who knows? She might have drowned. She might not have. The word nearly makes it seem like she didn't. And that Danny is lying about, he's just lying about the whole thing. So, number 3 comes from Titanic. That, super long movie that, I've only seen, I think, twice, maybe 3 times, I don't remember. It's not my kind of movie, but a lot of people liked it. So, the theory is that Jack never existed and Rose suffers from psychotic depression. Okay, so Jack was apparently a figment of Rose's imagination due to an abusive fiance, so she pretty much made him up. To gain courage to leave Cal, I guess that's his name. I mean, like I said, I haven't seen this movie in a while. And so, to leave him for good. And that explains why there are no records of Jack anywhere, and why Rose says he only exists in her memories. That could be the case, but she could also be the only person that remembers him at all. And, I mean, if there were any records of Jack to begin with, they could have gotten destroyed. Because, I mean, you know what happens when paper gets wet. I mean, you can easily destroy paper when it gets wet. Especially that much water, and it being salt water, probably, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that would make a difference. But, I mean, they could have gotten destroyed, like I said. Or, there could also be no records of Jack being on the ship because he could have stowed away. And, I mean, if he did that, there would have been no records to begin with. So, I mean, the last one probably seems more plausible than the first one. So, let's just go with that. And, okay. Number 4. Comes from Pulp Fiction. Now, okay, we all know that a bunch of Quentin Tarantino movies have a ton of theories that go along with them. I mean, it's a conspiracy lover's dream, especially Pulp Fiction. I mean, Pulp Fiction is a crazy movie from what I remember seeing of it. I don't think I watched it all the way through, but I have seen parts of it. And, I mean, it's a pretty crazy movie to begin with. But the theory is that the golden briefcase in Pulp Fiction, maybe you've heard of this? I mean, maybe not. But, contains Marcellus Wallace's soul. And, where there's mystery, there are theories. And, so, and this theory, I mean, Quentin Tarantino pretty much, like, flat out denied, but that didn't stop people from saying, oh, it's true and all this other stuff, because people will be people. I mean, I don't even know. But, you know, they decided it was a thing, and so, I mean, and so, I guess it started when, or they decided, I don't remember, I should probably go watch Pulp Fiction again too, that Marcellus Wallace sold his soul to the devil, then sent Jules and Vincent to get it back. And so they thought it was the soul because every time the briefcase opened, there was a orangey gold, like, glow that was described as beautiful by Jules, I believe. And this whole, like, briefcase situation, the soul situation, is, like, explains, I guess, why Jules and Vincent survived getting shot, and that the combo to the briefcase is 666. I mean, who knows? Like I said, Pulp Fiction, Tarantino movies are full of theories people have found or decided upon. So there are so many theories surrounding this movie. But, I mean, with that being said, yeah, go check out the article yourself. Because that's only 4 of the 10. The 4 that I found most interesting. Of the 10, I will put the link to the article in the description. And, I mean, that's only scratching the surface of this article. Much less, you know, theories in Hollywood and movies and games that, I mean, anyone would come up with. You can look up game theories. You can look up movie theories. I mean, if you want to know more. So link in the description, and I would like to take a moment to thank, sorry, the 3 new subscribers that have subscribed to this channel. Thanks, guys. I appreciate everything. I appreciate your contribution, your subscribe, yourself. So don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Do it. Do it. Okay, now have a great one. Peace out.